Go aften, good evening, and welcome back to Solvang, California. Fantasyland in real life, the Danish town in the California wine country that blows me away with its style and splendor. Now, right in the town, of course, is the historic Santa Ynez mission, dating all the way back to 1804, one of the original Spanish missions of California. A lot of history here. Set up, of course, to take advantage of the prime farmland surrounding this area. But it wasn't until 1911 when 3 Danish immigrants purchased thousands of acres of farmland around here that the Danish town of Solvang began to crop up. You know, we've been here a number of times on the show together, and I can't tell you the number of times people ask me, when are you going back to Solvang? Must have happened 2-3 times. Well, those 2 or 3 of you are in luck, because we're finally back in Solvang. And it's not just any old day in Solvang. Check it out, because we're back for Christmas time in Solvang. Tonight is the very first night of Julfest, when Solvang officially begins to celebrate the holiday season with twinkling lights, holiday decor. I'm sure there's probably a couple of Santa Clauses out here. And most important of all, lots and lots of Christmas treats. There are tons of Danish bakeries here, and restaurants and candy shops, and fudge packing places, and some of them literally have lines coming out of the doorways. They're so popular. Oh, look at this. One of the Christmas tours is happening right now. A candlelight Christmas tour of Solvang. And look at these people dressed up like Christmas characters, teaching them all about Solvang. And luckily for us, those tour guides aren't the only Danish characters you're gonna see in town, because all over the city are these guys, the Nisse, which have been translated in English as trolls or gnomes, or more commonly for Christmas, elves. They're part of Danish and Norse folklore, and from what I understand in Solvang, it's a popular Christmas activity to go Nisse or Nisse hunting. So keep an eye open, Allie. They could be anywhere. Look at that one. He's all camouflaged. He must be hunting. Now, some people will tell you that Solvang sucks. And that's true, at least here at the sock store. But personally, I think Solvang Yules during Julfest. There's so much to see and do and shoe out here. It's the only place I get my wooden clogs, I'll tell you that much. We tried some on last time we were here, but they don't have any size 14s for me today. So this is the only one that fits me right now. Dude, it is so pretty out here at Julfest. And we're gonna explore as much as we can out here tonight, but I must tell you, the main thing to do here in Solvang is check out all the cool little Danish themed stores, and not many of the stores are camera friendly. However, having said that, there is still a lot to see, even if you're just window shopping. Look at this. Look at all of this Christmas stuff. Look in that lantern. It is snowing up a storm in here. They had a crazy blizzard. Look at that one. And they've got all kinds of little kissing friends. Look at them down there. Aw, young love. There's glass roosters. I'm gonna have to get one of those for Julio. He loves Solvang. And look at all the little Nisse knickknacks up here. And as you can see through the window here, that is not all. Look at all that stuff. Oh, so many Nisse out here. I love these little guys. Let's see if we can sneak a little look around inside, because this shop has got it all. Oh my gosh, they have so many rings in here. Look, these are just their snake selections. There's just something sexy about snakes and the power of the cobra. And look at all the skulls. This is Eddie Munson's favorite store. Yes, sir, some of the stuff they have in here is pretty darn bizarre, that's for sure. Look at that, they got boy gnomes and girl gnomes and everything in between. So many nutcrackers. And I don't know what you call these happy dancing little Solvang clowns. I just have one question. What's up with the weird naked baby ornaments? And look at all the Christmas bulbs. Yes, sir, this is a heck of a lot of fun. There's a ton of stuff you can hang on your Christmas tree, that is for sure. Funny enough, you know, this is all supposed to be very European themed, and it does remind me of the gift shops that you go to, like in Paris, for example. And there's just every kind of knick-knack you can imagine. That is pretty much the situation here, because of course Solvang is touristy all year round, so you're gonna find a lot of stuff like this anytime you come. And of course these things, which seem much more Christmassy at Christmas time, but they're good all year for a Solvang beer. We're not interested in the usual Solvang swill right now. Right now we're interested in the Christmas stuff. Dude, these are great. They're like those traditional Christmas elves, the elf on the shelf, except for there's a little beanbag butt to them. They're weighted down so the elf stays on the shelf. But as much as that would normally blow me away, I am totally distracted by all the little Danish gnomes slash elves slash Nisse. Those Vikings sure know how to celebrate Christmas. Ooh, check it out. One of those Santas that climbs up a ladder. And so many nutcrackers that not one nut is safe in this town. Look at this, they got little gnome wine glass covers. There's even a witch one over here. Which one? This one. They're on everything and they come in every shape and size. There's so much Solvang Christmas swag, it's spilling out onto the sidewalks. Yes, sir, there's a lot of shopping to do, but like I said earlier, the main thing here, the thing that draws visitors from miles and miles around are the baked goods. They are full of gluten, so they're off limits for me. But I know if I don't get Allie a treat soon, she's gonna riot. She'll start screaming and cussing and smoking. So we're gonna brave the long line of eager skeever beavers trying to get their cookies and stroopwafels, all kinds of cakes, pies, toffees, danishes. Seriously, so many different kinds of Danish, which I guess makes sense in a Danish town. And even beef sausage, Rocky Road, ooh, even Turkish delights and baklava. Apparently, it's so busy in there because a lot of businesses in Solvang close early, even on the first day of Julfest. It's a good thing this one was open because Allie got the toffee over here, the Solvang toffee. She got her steaming hot chocolate, strawberry and cheese Danish. Man, if I ate that, I would die. How's that strawberry cheese Danish?
It's really good.
Are you feeling Danish now that you ate some? You're part Danish! Ja, vi having the Danish and the Abelskiver. See, look at this, right next door, closed, but there are hundreds of people out on these streets. What were they thinking? That's what made coming to Solvang for Christmas a little bit of a challenge, because of course you want to see it at night, all lit up, because obviously it's much cuter this way. I mean, look at even the little visitor information hut over here by the parking lot. Looks so cute with the lights on it. But Solvang is kind of an old lady town in the sense that many of the businesses close very early, and temperature-wise, it's going to get down in the 30s in just an hour or so. So, I don't know how long this adventure will be. You know, considering that just 15 minutes ago, all of these stores right here were open, and now even the Mystic Merchant is closed. But at least there's still a few places open to the public. So for Allie, it's going to be a tasty adventure. Either way you slice it.
The hot chocolate's really good.
Ooh, and you still have the Solvang toffee to try. Might put it in the bag and save that one for later, because you are conquering that Danish. Luckily, even though some of my favorite shops are closed, like this shop that has all the cuckoo clocks in it, which is, by the way, where I bought my Kit Kat clock the last time we were in town, plenty of places are still open, which is very good news indeed. And look, so many people are still out here. Oh, hey, Julio. Fancy running into you out here. Look at this Christmas tree. Where else could you get an I Love Deutschland ornament? Ah, here's some places that are open, and I could really use a coffee right about now. Not everybody went to bed at 6 p.m. And look at this. You can get some Lederhosen t-shirts over here, or your Squatchtoberfest tee, and even meet Santa Claus, or as the Danish would call him, Julemannen. See, look at that. They've got all kinds of events going on all throughout December. Most of these happen a little later in the season. I guess the first night like this is really just a trial run. Look at my sweet girl ordering me a coffee. Only $3.50. $3.50. That reminds me of that Loch Ness Monster. The great thing about tonight is that I hear languages from all over the world. Everybody wants to see Julemannen and hunt for Nisse. By the way, there are still enough Danish speakers in Solvang for people to correct your grammar. But Danish is a hard language. For example, Merry Christmas is Glædelig Jul, Glædelig Jul. Hard to say. Even harder to spell, but maybe coffee will help. All right, well, I was gonna jump right to another bakery, but I'm assuming you're full now.
No, those kind of treats don't really make me full.
Oh, really? You can pack those kind of treats away, huh? I guess it helps that we haven't really eaten all day. We were coming over here to try to get Allie Arnie's famous Abelskiver. Last time we were here, it was closed when we showed up too, but it just hadn't opened up yet. And then, of course, by the time we came back and it was open, they had sold out of Abelskiver. I don't think we're ever gonna get Abelskiver. Oh, sorry, Allie, but there's still another bakery up ahead. So hold on to your hats, and we might get lucky. Ah, there we go. The Danish Mill Bakery and Coffee Shop won't let us down. The cutest little blue bakery in town. These three little Solvang chefs work hard into the night with their father and mother looking on with a loaf of bread to serve that huge line of people. Oh man, see, by the time you get to the end of the line, you'll definitely be hungry again. Look at these three little guys. I love these guys. But that one back there, he might be the best guy of all the guys. Look at him. I didn't remember there being animatronics in Solvang. Glædelig Jul, everybody. Uh-oh, bad news. This lady right here told us they've already cut the line for the night. We're too late for Abelskiver or Viking bread. Darn it, darn it, darn it. It's like they're taking the whole bakery onto their Viking ship and heading home. Well, at least you still have some Solvang toffee in the bag. Plus, you still might be able to get some Olson's cookies in a bucket over here at the Red Viking restaurant. Hey, maybe even some Abelskiver. Oh, wait a minute. Sold out. Dude, I don't know for certain, but that sign right there looks an awful lot like a Leroy Schmaltz carving. Just saying, the big Viking out here, definitely not, but Leroy has been known to carve a Viking or two in the past. Like that big wooden Viking in Norway in Epcot? That was a Leroy Schmaltz. Oh my gosh, honey, look at this! It's a lamb! That's a major award! That's not some Cracker Jack prize! Oh, you should see what it looks like from out here! Oh, dang, look at this! The kids club is bumping! Look at this, you got Snoopy sitting over here on his mailbox, couple of LED nutcrackers strobing on the camera. Oh, this is great. One of the fun things about Solvang is exploring all the little nooks and crannies during the daytime. There's all these little shops and courtyards. And even though the kids' club toy store appears to be closed, but thank goodness their cranny is open all night. Just the way Grandma used to do it. By the way, if you see these little like birdhouse looking things all over town, what they are is speakers. Oh, that's right. Solvang has got music all day and night. Ah, look at this. The Edelweiss is still open over here. Look at that beautiful window display. Oof. And look at those elves. Glædelig Jul, Santa Claus. I mean, Julemanden. Ja, das gut. And this is good. Dang it, no food or drinks. Sorry, coffee. Yeah, this is a beautiful store. Look at all of that swag. Unfortunately, this is one of those stores, like I was saying, that is not very friendly to photos or video, as you can see, which is too bad, because there's a lot of cute stuff in there, a lot of gnomes, but I guess it's not that bad, because strangely, their most Christmassy section is actually closed right now. Weird. Gee Willikers is still open. If you want a fun t-shirt for Allie's grandpa or something. That's not really the type of thing we were hoping to see tonight. Wait a minute. Look at this, the old Danish food farm fudge kitchen. Looks like it might just still be open. It also might just still be Halloween over here. Look at this. Oh, Glædelig Jul indeed. Glædelig Jul, everybody. Oh, Julemanden has answered our prayers. Ooh, look at that through the window. You can order online. They ship anywhere in the USA. That's pretty cool, but we're going to skip it for the moment because Allie's not really in the mood for fudge, which is fine. What you really want when you come out to Solvang isn't fudge, it's wine. This is part of California's many wine countries. There's people whining all over this whole region. Unfortunately, one of the best places to get wine over here, the Wienhus, is closed at the moment. I wonder if they had Wienschad over there. It's definitely very cute, even if everything is closing up. Things just don't stay open too long after dark. Luckily, there are a few exceptions, though. And we seem to keep finding them. Hello, Julemanden. Ja, Glædelig Jul. Ooh, this one's fun because we're inside the windmill, and there's Danish music playing. Look at this. Nisse in rain jackets. You got wooden tulips and wooden shoes from Holland. Italian stuff for some reason. Sexy t-shirts from Bavarian apparel, no less. And look at that. Even wooden shoe slippers. They're not actually wood, they're wool. Woolen wooden shoe slippers. This is like one of the best stores we've found so far. And it was right in front of us all the time, under the giant blue windmill. Oh my gosh, and look at that hat. There's barely anything not to love in here. They got wooden windmill kits, light up Christmas gnomes for Brian, Nisse in all kinds of costumes. This place is very cool for Yule. Whoa. Oh, look at that Stein. Something for Grandma. Oh, not that one. That one is ugly. Well, we got fake Tyler covered for Christmas. Now let's get out of here before I buy some wooden shoes. I'm being serious. I'm tempted. Now, over here is something that's not really traditionally thought of as very Danish. The High Roller Tiki Lounge. Look at this. This is awesome. incredible. They got Christmas skulls, Christmas tiki cheer, and look in here. Even Christmas tiki music. How about that? This guy digs it. Oh, Glædelig Jul indeed. Just listen to that sweet, sweet sound. Beautiful. I don't want to spend too much time in here, though, because that's a place I've heard of before, and I want to spend a little time in, maybe try a little tiki drink, but not tonight. Oh, it's fun window shopping out here at Christmas, even when the shops are closed. We're still hoping to eventually find an open restaurant so Allie can grub a little more. Look at this! Glædelig Jul! Glædelig Jul, everyone! Julemann and Glædelig Jul! But it's fun walking around here. At least a lot of the lights are on, even if many of the doors are locked. I think they did it on purpose. Second episode in a row we worked in the on purpose joke. Second episode in a row with a dolphin bench also. Weird. Aw, Julemann must be here for sure, because look at this, he parked his sleigh. And he's gonna stay for a while. He covered it with a sleigh cover. Santa always has sleighed, and he always will sleigh, right? Look how pretty that blue windmill is. Well, except for the pickup truck full of trash bags parked in front of it. Oops, guess I should have waited till it moved for that shot. I guess a lot of Solvangians, Solvites, must be in bed by now. There's so many bakeries and wine and cheese shops. They must glut on the bread all day, drink the wine in the afternoon, and then pass out all night. Look at this, finally. A payphone. I'm gonna call my family and say, Glædelig Jul. Oh, wait. I can't. The line has been severed. Seriously, there are an unstoppable number of bakeries outside. This one is the bakery of the golden pretzel. It's so golden it must be guarded all hours of the day and night. Whoa, win a trip to Denmark. Sign me up. Hey, look at that sign back there. Free smells. Too bad it's closed. All right, Allie is hungry, and across the street is the restaurant we went to last time that she really enjoyed. The Bit O Denmark restaurant. The Bit O Denmark. Although actually, when I see Bit O anything, it just sounds Irish to me, right? Oh, the Bit O Denmark. Oh, yeah, and it's all coming back to me now that this is one of the first buildings built in Solvang. I've traveled around a lot. I've forgotten most things. More things than I've ever known in the first place. That doesn't make sense. What? I don't go to many restaurants on my travels because, of course, I can't eat at most of them, but that's no reason why Allie should starve. Ah, look at this. Allie got the good meatballs, the Frikadeller. She actually tried to order it by saying, I want the pork meatballs, and they said, you mean the Frikadeller? And then the craziest thing just happened. Some people came in here, they saw a picture I posted on Instagram, and paid for Allie's meal. They didn't have to do that. There's nice people everywhere. Glædelig Jul after all. Dude, I could smell that freaking meatball, and it smells so good. I wish it was gluten-free. Gluten Morgan. Get it? No, okay, never mind. Gluten-free. Well, I wish I'd have met those locals that bought Allie's food earlier, because then I would have had a heads up on how early everything closes down here. Just to give you an idea, most of the shops here don't have public restrooms, so Solvang has a couple of public restroom huts around. And look at this, it's about 8 p.m., a little after 8 p.m., and locked. They don't allow the pooping in the scuba after 8 p.m. out here. It's such a cute town, though, and it's always fun to explore. And there's so many nifty gifties out here. We'll be able to stuff all our friends' stockings. And look at this, it's not just during Julfest. They have Christmas stuff all year round. Hey, I saw one of those at Knott's Merry Farm. All right, I can't leave Solvang without a couple of gnomes. It would just be a crime. I want one of the little Viking puffs, but I guess that'll have to wait till next time. Dude, it is crazy how quickly this town went from packed to empty and quiet out here. Still love walking around here and seeing Julemann and Glædelig Jul. I'm probably butchering all the Danish, but I haven't been to Denmark yet. I gotta win that trip and get out there and work on my pronunciation. Like I said, most of the crazy festivities happen on the weekends in December proper, so there's still a lot of Christmas left in Solvang for those of you who want to make the journey. I definitely expected some stuff to close after dark, just not this much of the stuff. Still a lot of people out here in the park where, by the way, as you might have seen earlier, have these periodic light and music shows. Music will play on the speakers out here, and then all these trees will flicker and light up. It's Glædelig Jul when that happens, let me tell you. It's now definitely well down in the 30s temperature-wise out here, but I finally found an open restroom. But yeah, definitely a little cold now. Now, we wanted to stay in town at one of these cute little Solvang hotels. There are several good ones right downtown in the thick of things, and we've stayed down here before. But during a Julfest, it gets kind of pricey down here. So pro tip, Lompoc is about 30 minutes away from here, and you can stay in a pretty nice hotel for about a third of the price of Solvang during Julfest, at least on the weekends like this. Wait, the Wait, what the? It's too cold, my lips don't work. I'm trying to say, what the heck is this? What in the weird, wacky world is this? Hello, sir.
Whoa, welcome to Solvang. I'm the Mr. Broom Man.
I got the painted shoes and the painted pants.
I got my bottle of wine. Glædelig Jul.
Wow, I love making new friends. Holy cow. This was packed with human beings just 2 hours ago. Look at this. Look at all the nobody. So much nobody. Solvang has been abandoned. That last car is leaving. Well, sorry all the stores closed. I know you wanted to do some more shopping.
Yeah.
But did you have fun anyway?
Yeah, it was fun.
I mean, at least you had Frikadeller. You had your meatballs.
It
You
was
had
good.
your Danish. And you still have some toffee left over.
Oh, yeah.
So not a total loss. Plus, we nailed Fake Tyler's Christmas present. I'd show you, but I can't afford to put it in the video because he's a peeker. Fake Tyler, total peeker. It is freaking beautiful out here, though. The only thing missing is some clog dancing. I wish I knew how. Oh, what the hey, I can give it a go. What'd you think of that?
Nice.
You are more attracted to me now than ever, huh? Oh, that's how you win the babes, guys. Anyway, we came down here to sort of the main strip because for some reason the first bakery we went to is the only one that's still open and there's still people at it. See, if you stay open, people drop in. So anyways, we're gonna pop back in there and get Allie a couple more treats for the road, and I guess we're gonna have to head home because not much else is going on tonight. So word to the wise, if you're gonna come out and do Julfest in Solvang, make sure you come for at least a little part of the afternoon to do the shopping, or your adventure, like this one, will be a little shorter than usual. Having said that, though, we did manage, considering the circumstances, to do quite a bit. So it's safe to say now we've done our duty. We can go home and sleep well. Like that big wooden Viking in Norway, in Epcot, Florida. There's a lot of descriptions. Glædelig Jul, little panda friend. What is that thing?